Today, let's see how to make Kerala style beef roast. Hello dear friends and welcome to Kitchen Compass. For this, I have 1.5 kilograms of curry cut pieces of beef. I have also taken about 200 grams of shallots, about 15 cloves of garlic, a 2 to 3 inch piece of ginger, 2 to 3 green chilies and a few curry leaves. Slightly crush the ginger, garlic and the green chilies. I have also taken about half cup of coconut bits. Into a pressure cooker, add about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Once the oil is hot, add the crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies and saute on a low flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now add the shallots and curry leaves and saute on a low flame for a couple of minutes. Add about half cup of coconut bits. Once the shallots are translucent, add the masala powders. Add about 3 tablespoons of coriander powder, 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chilli powder and about half to 1 tablespoon of normal chilli powder depending on the spiciness required. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of roasted fennel seed powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. Saute the masalas for a minute on a low flame. Add salt as needed, about 1.5 teaspoons. Now add the beef pieces and mix everything well and saute on a high flame for a few minutes. Keep stirring. Now pressure cook until the meat is well cooked. The meat releases water when cooked. However, if you need, you may add about 1/4 cup of water. The cooking time depends on the cut of the beef and how tender the meat is. Here I have cooked on a high flame for 1 whistle and on a low flame for about 10 minutes. If it is tender beef, 1 whistle on high flame would be enough to cook the meat. Once the pressure is released, check if the meat is cooked well. If you feel the meat is slightly undercooked, pressure cook for a couple of more minutes. The meat is well cooked here. I'll be roasting this in 2 batches. I have taken about 200 grams of sliced onion and a few curry leaves. For roasting the entire batch, about 400 grams of onion would be required. Heat a heavy bottom pan or an iron pan or kadai and once hot, add about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Once the oil is hot, add the onions and curry leaves and saute until translucent. Check the salt of the cooked meat and add the salt to the onions if needed. The onions are sauteed just enough. Check for the masalas in the cooked meat and if needed, add more masalas to the onion at this stage and saute for a minute before adding the cooked meat. Now slow roast the meat on a medium to low flame for about half an hour or longer until you get the required texture. Check for flavors and if needed, add a little more pepper powder or garam masala. I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. Add an extra tablespoon of oil if required and continue to roast on a low flame for a couple more minutes. After about 40 minutes of slow roasting, the Kerala style beef roast is ready to be served. Do try this recipe and thanks for watching.